Hello and welcome to biology lesson 2.09, the summary for chapter 2, or as I like to call it, the big picture. We're at the top of page 9. We just finished 2.08 on nucleic acids. Again, sorry about the switch ups on the page numbers. I gave you guys an incorrect note packet, so we're kind of going with it. So what we want to do is we want to briefly kind of summarize everything that we talked about in this chapter. And we started off with a piece of pizza. So we took a piece of pizza. Let me give you some pepperonis on it. Do-do-do. And we ate the pizza. And through catabolism, we took this large piece of pizza and we broke it down into, so we went from pizza to macromolecules. And there are 4 categories of macromolecules. We have carbs, we have lipids, we have proteins, and we have nucleic acids. These macromolecules are made of smaller molecules, and those are in turn are made of atoms. And the atoms that we talked about were carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen. 95% of life is made of CHON, and we see that here. So these macromolecules then go to the cell. And I'm going to want to draw a picture of a cell. Give ourselves a nucleus. So what kind of cell would this be if we have a nucleus? Yep, it's a eukaryotic cell. So if it didn't have a nucleus, it would be prokaryotic. So once we're in the cell, so now we're talking about what happens inside the cell. We're going to do a couple of things. So we might take some of these macromolecules and store them. So we could take the carbs and we could turn them into polymers if we're talking about us and our liver, into glycogen. We could put the lipids into adipocyte as fatty acids, and since we're animals, we're going to put them into saturated fats. But the whole purpose of a cell, the cell is a protein-making machine. So once we're in the cell, we have our nucleic acids, which are the plan. They have the blueprint, they have the pattern for everything we need to do in the cell. And that's what I forgot to talk about in the 2.08 nucleic acid. So what was the whole point for DNA and RNA? And the point was, let's go back and add that since I have that sheet up. The whole point is to have the plan to grow, to repair, to make proteins. That's the whole purpose for nucleic acids. So we've got these nucleic acids and they have a plan. And the plan is we want to primarily make proteins. So what's making that possible? Well, to do that, we're going to need energy in. So we're going to need energy. And that is coming from basically burning carbs and lipids. And what we're going to see in further other chapters is that we are generating this energy. And what's the energy going to be, guys? What's the answer always in biology? ATP. And this takes place in the mitochondria. Once we have these proteins, we can send them out. They can do different things. They can transport, they can communicate, they can catalyze. We talked about enzymes. And we basically become this our bodies are a well-oiled, fine-tuned machine. But it all started back here with some atoms, some elements, piece of pizza, catabolism. And what we're doing here then is anabolism. So when we're making our proteins and we're building things, it's going to be anabolism. All right, that is just kind of the big picture for the whole chapter. It's a summary. Everything in the chapter and in the notes is fair game for the tests. So that is our summary video. Thanks for watching and have a good day.